King of the Novas in Scotland a couple of years ago, Ian Wilson had made the step up to four-wheel drive. With Keith Riddick alongside, he would be gunning for the SRC Challengers title in 2016.
Feeling good, a wee bit nervous about this first stage just to get out of the way, but we'll just see if we can get through it without any dramas.
Yeah, it sounds like it's quite tricky getting to it. I know we've got a cameraman trying to get there and he's struggling, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it's going to go.
Aye, well we're running an ice tyre, we've got no snow tyres with today, so we're running an ice, it's really a mud tyre, so I'm just contemplating leaving these tyres on now for the second as well. I think it's going to be quite guttery.
You had some last minute dramas with the car, I believe.
Well, we had it sitting on a rolling road for 11 hours on Thursday till we got it right, but we've actually got some good results out of it now, so it might not be so important on this event, but it's going to, hopefully we can get used to that extra power and put it into some good use future events.
Good. Stick in. One thing I'm really interested to know is, did you ever get that bloody furniture built?
I should be able to finish it one of these days. Like, we're getting there. I'm doing a wee bit at a time, just enough to keep the wife happy.
It's a saga, it really is.
The trouble is, if I finish it, she'll just go and buy something else, won't she?
That's what I like it.
Spending the second half of the day in rear-wheel drive, Ian Wilson and Keith Riddick salvaged 19th overall at the finish. '18th after a late puncture came the Impreza of Ian Wilson and Keith Riddick.
Well, it's wet here, but I believe that's a good thing for you with your tyre choice this morning.
Well, it is good because I've only got a set of wet tyres for tarmac, so that's what we're running anyway. So we're reasonably pleased about that. Like it to dry up from now on though, that would be good.
Yeah, that would be the ideal. Is this an event you've done very often, Iain?
I've only done it once before in 2013 with the Nova, and we only got 3 stages of that before my gearbox went, so I'm not that familiar with the rally, to be honest.
Taking an excellent 4th in class, Iain Wilson and Keith Riddick had a solid run to 17th overall in the relatively unusual Impreza.
I always look forward to this one. It's always a great event, I think. So, don't know what the weather's going to do, whether the rain will stay off or no, but it would probably suit us a wee bit just to get a bit of rain down. Kind of tyres we're running, second-hand tyres, so got to make the most of it.
It was certainly pretty wet up in A last night, that much I do know. There was some quite heavy rain, so that's maybe helping those stages, but I don't know about Twiggly's Castle Lower. You've just come back from America. What were you doing over there?
I was in Canada. We were doing a friend of mine lives out there. He's doing what they call a jump car racing, which is it's like a cheap end, a touring car, if you want to call it that. It's kind of probably talking it up a bit there, but it was a 16-hour race with 5 drivers in 37-degree heat with all the gear on, so a Scotsman suffers at that kind of heat, you know. But it was some experience, really good.
C100, deceptive right 6. So C100, deceptive right 6 here. And long left 5. 120 past quarry. Right 8. So right 8. 60.
On his local event, Iain Wilson was another Impreza driver having an excellent day out, to 3rd in class. The only real problem all day was a buckled wheel discovered while leaving service. Seventh, Scott McCombie and Mark Fisher were still top Challenger crew, but were now battling with the Impreza of Iain Wilson and Keith Riddick, who were showing that their pace in the Scottish was no flash in the pan.
Well, I'm surprised at our times actually, because the car wasn't behaving at all there. We had a pipe off the turbo, low in boost, and there was also a problem when they let us put the anti-lag on, so the car was welding in power, and to be honest it wasn't flowing at all. It was really struggling, and I was amazed to see that we're still in the mix at all. So the boys have sorted it though, so I think hopefully things will get better from now on.
Well, your times are good, and obviously the Challengers category, I mean you're up there at the front of that just now, and I notice you're ahead of Ali who's leading it, so you know if you stick in there you never know what could happen.
Well, we did want to come up here and have a right good go. I've changed a few things on the suspension of the car. We're trying to get a wee bit more grip. Treating myself to some new tyres today for a wee change. And I was really looking forward to it. I've been thrown off a wee bit of the first 2 stages, but I think because the boys have found the problems, we'll give it another go. And if our times are there now, then hopefully that means we've got a bit more.
Second Challenger and 9th SRC crew was also the best we've seen from Iain Wilson and Keith Riddick, and earning the distinction of second Impreza crew home. This result leaves them second in the Challenger points. Also to be decided, Challengers champion. And top challenger after 3, Iain Wilson was absolutely flying in his Impreza, with Keith Riddick alongside the local crew were having their best 4-wheel drive run yet.
We're going really well today, I have to say. The car feels great, can't complain at all, everything's right, stages are brilliant. I think we're winning the challenge now, We need a few more other things to happen if we were going to get in and out of it, but we're doing everything we can, and I'm delighted with the way the car's going.
Whereabouts are you lying overall?
I think we're 8th overall at the moment.
Excellent.
And the times have been really quite good. You know, we took a jump at this rally. We learned a lot at the last one, and just took a lot of good changes to the car into this one, so it's working. I wish I'd found it earlier in the year.
2 seconds back and still top challengers, Wilson and Riddick continued to shine on their home stages, the Subaru going better than we've ever seen before. Dropping to 11th over the final stage, Iain Wilson managed second in the challengers this time out.